Bhaktivedanta Sri Chaitanya Prabhu Vande Nityananda Sahoditam Nandanandanaham Vande Radhika Charanodayam Gopinam Samajuktam Vrindavana Manoharam Sri Krsna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Radha Svasadi Sri Gaura Bhaktivedanta Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama सबसे पहले मेरे गुरुपाद पद्मों नित्य लीला प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद
Offer obeisances to my beloved Gurudeva, Nitya Prashna Vishnu Pada Stochiti Srimad Bhaktivedanta Srila Vamana Gosvami Maharaja Nitya Lila Prashna Vishnu Pada Ashtottara Sachi Srimad Bhaktivedanta Srila Narayana Goswami Maharaj. In the lotus feet I offer my infinite Dandavat pranams. Then Talila Prashtamo Vishnupada Ashtottara Sachi Srimad Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, and all the sannyasis sitting on the stage, all the Vaishnavis, gentlemen, those are here to listen Harikatha, beloved mothers, to everybody I offer my Dandavat pranams. The subject of today's assembly is that the mood of Gurudev, meaning the mood of Vraj. This is the subject of today's assembly. There are different speakers have beautifully expressed the mood of Gurudev. Because if you don't know about Srimati Radhika, then how will you express her glories? So this is the thing. To worship Devta, you need to have mood of Devta, meaning you need to have the mood of goodness. Then you can do Archan of Thakurji. In Archan Deepika, there is a process to do Archan. Like in the first, it is written there. The mood needs to be there. Depending on the mood inside it, like it's expressed outside. So whatever you eat, that will, like what you eat, it will be digested. Like then you will burp. So it's like a Hindi proverb. It will come. Like what you eat, it will be digested. You can try to hide it. The more and more you try to hide it, the more and more it is expressed out. God, He tries to hide Himself, and devotees try to reveal Himself. Like they reveal the God, the glories of God. Devotees also sometimes try to hide themselves, but God reveals them. Meaning, depending on the mood that is inside, anyhow, it will definitely come out. It will be expressed. It won't stay inside for long. The example is coming, like ocean is called Ratna Garbha. Ratna Garbha, ocean is called Ratna Garbha. There are many jewels in the ocean, but those rare jewels, to get them, you need a diver or a submarine to go inside and grab those jewels. Like an expert diver, there are expert divers, they dive in deep into the water and grab the jewels. They enter deep into the ocean. There are many rare, expensive jewels. One by one they extract them and bring them out. Chaitanya Charitamrita, this is explained very beautifully. Shanta Dasa Sakya Vatsalya and Madhurya Ras. How these beautiful moods manifested. So through this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he also spoke about these. So what I am trying to say here is, when Gurudev, He was like beloved and close of Srimati Radhika. There is no doubt at all. No doubt at all. He was beloved of Srimati Radhika, because it's not just saying this. This is true. Like Sanjay Prabhuji, he just made me remember the Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, his most close and beloved Bhakti Jivan Janardana Goswami Maharaj. You might have seen his take his darshan. Janardana Goswami Maharaj in Bengal, he used to stay in Kharagpur, and he gave sannyas to, what's the name? Bhaktivedanta Puri Goswami Maharaj disciple. Bhakti Kamal Govinda Maharaj. So we also went to their temple, because Bhakti Jivan Janardana Maharaj, with him, our Gurudev Srila Pavan Goswami Maharaj, they both had a very beautiful friendship mood. Gurudev used to go to their temple also, and with Gurudev we all also used to go to Kharagpur, and there we also did kirtan of Harikatha, and especially Bhakti Jivan Janardana Goswami Maharaj during Vraj Mandal Parikrama, he used to come for one and a half month. He stayed here in the Mathura temple, because I'm remembering this today, that Bhakti Jivan Janardana Goswami Maharaj every time he used to say one thing, "Oh Vrishbhanu Nandani, oh Vrishbhanu Nandani." He used to say and cry. He never even wore his shoes at once. He used to go barefoot. He was 80 to 85 years old, and all the time he used to say, "Oh Radhe, oh Vrishbhanu Nandani." He used to say, and he used to roll on the ground sometimes also. He used to cry. This is the mood of separation, but like we saw with our eyes during Govardhan Parikrama, he used to go barefoot at such an old age, and some thorns might go inside his feet, and it was bleeding also. Our Pujyapad Premananda Prabhu, he served him so much. I'm saying this because that same Pujyapad Bhakti Jivan Janardana Goswami Maharaj, whenever he used to speak Katha, first he glorified Narayana Goswami Maharaj. I saw this. And look, Narayana Maharaj, Sripad Narayana Maharaj, he is beloved and close of Srimati Radhika. He is like his personal associate, because only they can express and establish the glories of Srimati Radhika. Other people can read the scriptures and speak, but no, the thing that comes out from the heart, only the people have realized it, only they can express. So it's not like memorizing and just speaking it, no. So such were the glories of Gurudev. Bhakti Jivan Janardana Goswami Maharaj used to say, especially on the day of Radha-dasyam, when they were discussing about Radha Tattva, very big scholars of Mathura, they used to gather in the assembly. Vasudev, Manohar Lal Shastri, big highly educated scholars, they used to gather in that assembly, and everyone used to speak in that assembly. But at the end, when Gurudev, he gave the conclusion, everybody heard that, and all the scholars, they used to glorify Gurudev. Because in reality, Gurudev, who is close and beloved of Srimati Radhika, there is no doubt at all in this fact. Okay, after the disappearance of Srila Gurudev, the books that appeared, and everybody got introduced to Raman Manjari. But when Gurudev was present, he was in his appearance past time, some devotees knew that he is Raman Manjari. Why? Because I saw Gurudev, when he used to teach Jaiva Dharma for 5 years, again and again, Gurudev, he taught the Jaiva Dharma scripture. Special class on this book, Tatta Sandarbha, Sri Krishna Sandarbha, Priti Sandarbha, Bhakti Rasamrit Sindhu. Gurudev used to give special class on these books, especially In Jaiva Dharma, when there was Katha of Raman Manjari, I saw with my eye, I witnessed this. Gurudev's eyes were like shining, meaning the tears were falling down from his eyes sometimes. Like Radha and Krishna now, they're sleeping. And it was night time. And Kakoti means like an old female monkey came, and she is trying to cause obstacle in their sleeping. Sakhi said, "Oh Raman Manjari, this is your responsibility, this is your duty, this is your seva. Go and chastise that female monkey." When Gurudev used to express about this katha, and when he used to say Raman Manjari from his mouth, he used to get absorbed so much deep into his bones. I'm saying this because Gurudev was Raman Manjari, and in hints also Gurudev was writing sometimes. Even some of his closest disciples, they have this writing. Gurudev used to write with his own hand about Raman Manjari and this. It's written. I'm saying this because who can express the mood of Srimati Radhika? Only Manjaris can express. Who else? You tell me. Reality, during Navdeep Parikrama, for after 500 years, Mahaprabhu's departure, there was a huge assembly. They organized a huge assembly for 1 month in Navdeep, in different temples, in Gaudiya temples. They used to discuss about the glories of Mahaprabhu and what he gave to this world. Big scholars, they used to come in that meeting. I remember in Jivana, the Gaudiya Math, this assembly happened, and in that assembly big scholars came, and they used to speak in Sanskrit. The Navdeep scholars are not ordinary. They used to know Sanskrit very nicely, and you were speaking Sanskrit language. And at the end, Gurudev spoke very humbly. Gurudev said, very humbly he said, this Radha-dasyam is the manifestation of that. Like everybody accepted that Gurudev is extremely humble. Gurudev said, so I took birth around Bihar, near Magad. Gurudev used to say this, there was no bhakti in my heart at all. And I was a police superintendent. I used to work in police, and I did not do anything. Did not even study Sanskrit at all. Big scholars were sitting in that assembly. They all spoke Sanskrit very nicely. I don't know Sanskrit, Gurudev said. But today, whatever I'm going to say today, I am going to speak with the mercy of my Gurudev. By mercy of my Gurudev, all credit goes to Gurudev, and this is my offering to the lotus feet of my Gurudev. When Gurudev started to speak, all the scholars, they gave a big round of applause. So Gurudev was so humble, Radha-dasyam. So he was like pure manifestation of the shloka. Around 1985 or 85 or 86, it was the Mahaprabhu's assembly. So Gurudev very easily, in a simple language, when he started to speak about Mahaprabhu, time was given 10 minutes to him. Even the organizers forgot. Gurudev spoke for 1 hour, and even organizers did not interrupt him because they were also absorbed in his speaking. The organizers, they forgot the time because Gurudev was speaking so high class moods. In Radha-dasyam, Nidhi, Gurudev was picking up shlokas and speaking. All the scholars were surprised.
तत्कली पुण्य भवनांगन मार्जनी शाम। ये महाप्रभु कौन है?
Who is Mahaprabhu?
इस महाप्रभु चैतन्य महाप्रभु कौन है?
Who is Chaitanya
इसके
Mahaprabhu?
ऊपर जब गुरुदेव
When Gurudev spoke on this subject,
और इस श्लोक के गुरुदेव
and he used to use this shloka, he used to quote this shloka by Prabhupada Saraswati Path from Radha-dasyam Nidhi.
और इतने सुंदर
Very beautiful.
भाषण सुनकर के पंडित लोग ऐसे
The scholars used to hear this and they were all very, very surprised. An explanation given by Gurudev
ऐसे केवल
was so high class that all the scholars were clapping in every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes everybody was clapping. In reality, who is giving mercy? Srimati Radhika is giving mercy. If you have mercy, then everything manifests in the heart. Like just Sanjeev Prabhu said, Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, the Radhika Ashtakam. Such a beautiful mood is expressed here, and Gurudev used to explain it even more nicely. In reality, the mood of Manjaris is hidden in this shloka. And the Nikunja Rasa Stotra by Raghunath Das Goswami, all the shlokas were expressed by Gurudev. When Gurudev expressed them, all the scholars, they saw and they became surprised, because the ideologies and the perspective of Gaudiya Vaishnavas you cannot find anywhere else. If you want to express Rasa Katha, then definitely they must go and take shelter of Rupa Goswami. And then you have to go to Raghunath Das Goswami, and then Jiva Goswami, then Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad. You have to take their shelter, because Guru Parampara is like this, because this mood is coming from Guru Parampara. This is so special. You can only find it in Gaudiya Sampradaya. Even materialistic, Mayavadis, whatever they say, their katha, people are attracted to their katha. Like, they don't speak about Srimati Radhika, like they believe Krishna is there. They believe there is God, but they don't believe there is potency of God, power of God, meaning Srimati Radhika. So, if you don't speak about Srimati Radhika, there won't be any sweetness in whatever they speak. So Gurudev used to say, what is the meaning of life? Like I said, the mood of Gurudev, mood of Vraj, what is it? The being made servant of Srimati Radhika. O Vrishbhanu, daughter of Vrishbhanu, Srimati Radhika, give me a sidelong glance of your mercy and let me, please make me a maid servant of your lotus feet. Even Acharyas, they write, I don't know about Krishna. What will Krishna give me? If Srimati Radhika, if I get one sidelong glance mercy of Srimati Radhika, one drop of her mercy, then no need of Krishna, no need of Krishna. Because the sidelong glance mercy of Srimati Radhika is so powerful. Who is, if you say Krishna is Seth and Srimati Radhika is Sethani, meaning like wife of a businessman. So look, businessman earns money. He earns money and gives to whom? To his wife. And the wife stores all the money. She puts all the money in the locker. And the key to that locker is with the businessman or the wife of businessman? Speak out loud. Sethani, meaning the wife of businessman has the keys to the lock. The Sethani, the wife of businessman has a key. The businessman can earn anything, but if you want Braj Prem, so this is the subject. If you want Braj Prem, then you have to take shelter of the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. If you don't become her maid servant, then we can never attain the mood of Vraj. This is the fact. In reality, Guru Pad Padma, he was showering causeless mercy on everyone. Like depending on the qualification, they were receiving the mercy. Like when it rains on the ocean, the drops of rain, depending on their qualification, they're receiving it. So who lives in the ocean? They're like crystal, that like the water when it enters that, they're always like they make pearls. The water transforms into pearl. When the raindrop falls on the head of elephant, it's Gajamukta. When it goes to the head of a snake, that same water droplet, it's like a sarpamani, like a jewel that snake wears. What I'm trying to say, the same water, so it is falling different places, and depending on the nature, they're accepting it, and it's taking different forms. So in the same way, Gurupad Padma, he was giving mercy to everybody. Like Gurupad Padma, he does not see is my disciple or not. Gurudev does not consider this. Whoever comes to him, Gurudev puts them in Krishna Seva. Gurudev used to put everyone in Seva. See Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta Siddhanti Maharaj, Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj disciple, and when he departed, he got involved in the service of Gurudev. He did not go anywhere. He was, and see, Gurudev gave him so much mercy. So, Guru does not make disciple. Guru makes Guru. Like previous speakers, they also explain very beautifully. If you touch the iron to a special jewel, that iron becomes gold, like a gold touchstone. So Gurudev was like this. He used to make everybody like him. Like if you touch Gurudev, Gurudev will make everyone into jewels, same as him. So glories of Srila Gurudev, the mood of Braj, the special quality of Braj expressed by Srila Gurudev. So that's why 60 years Gurudev, he stayed in Braj, and he was deeply absorbed in the mood of Braj, and he realized this, and he tasted the divine mellows. And tasted the divine mellows, and he also distributed to all the other jivas. Those who did not do any bhajan, what is preaching? Like you do bhajan by your realization, then you preach. This is how the way to preach. It's not like you just hear, you read some books and you preach. No. Your bhajan, very important. Like Gurudev, he stayed in bhajan. And with austerity's renunciation, he used to chant holy names. I saw with myself. My eyes, I saw this. In Mathura temple, he used to wake up at 3 a.m. and he used to chant holy names. Then he used to come Mangal Aarti. And then he chanted more holy names. He used to read scriptures. Because the point that I'm making here is that when you speak after realization, it completely touches the heart of the listener. So such are the glories of Gurudev and his mood, and all this is it's like very rare jewel. We are so fortunate, and those who have taken his shelter are so fortunate. Don't think you are ordinary. Anyhow, you come close to Gurudev, anyhow you listen his katha, Braj Prem will definitely manifest in your heart. I will say this, then I will end my Hari Katha here.
कितने सुंदर रूप से महाराज जी ने गुरु जी की महिमा और उसके साथ-साथ जो
He explained the glories of Gurudev and the mood of Braj. Very beautifully he expressed.
सच में हृदय गदगद.
My heart is overjoyed. It's like I've taken a bath now.
जल का स्नान.
It's like taking bath with water, and it's like taking bath with Hari Katha.
सभी वक्ताओं के मुख से
With all the speakers, we have heard a beautiful Hari Kathas today.
सार रूप में मन में विचार आ रहा था.
And I was thinking,
अक्सर ये देखा जाता है कि
we see
सभी शिष्य
that
अपने गुरु
all
महाराज की महिमा का गान करते हैं.
the disciples, they glorify their Gurudeva.
ये स्वाभाविक है.
This is natural.
परंतु
But
श्रेष्ठ वह शिष्य
the
जिनके गुरुदेव उनकी महिमा करते हैं.
like Gurudev glorifies his best disciple,
गुरु भाई
and the Guru brothers of meaning all the gurus,
जिनकी महिमा का गान करते
like they glorify him, meaning our Shri Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj,
वरदान है
and the thing that he has given, like everyone glorifies him.
जो कि पूर्व वक्ताओं ने कहा प्रभुपाद जी का
Like previous speakers, they said,
महाप्रभु जी का सबका
like Prabhupada, Mahaprabhu, they're all heartily desires the same, and Gurudev fulfilled that desire.
उस अवदान के माध्यम द्वारा
Through that,
परम गुरुदेव
Param Gurudev, Bhakti Pragan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, he glorified, he used to say, I am proud of him. Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj said, I am proud of Narayana Maharaj. He was like expressing the glories of his disciple. Then Jeva Dharma, the Rasa Vichar, it is not manifested before in Bangla. It was only in Bangla. Gurudev with his very hard efforts. So Param Gurudev was writing in Prastavana, in the preface, that Bhaktivedanta Narayana Maharaj, he, to attract the Hindi speaking, to give them mercy to the Hindi speaking audience, first he learned Bengali language, and then with very very hard efforts, the rest is explained by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. In Bangla language he expressed those in Hindi language. Param Gurudev from his heart, he is glorifying Gurudev and he is giving mercy also. Bhaktivedanta Vamana Goswami Maharaj, Gurudev used to say, my Siksha, he is my Siksha Gurudev, my Vaman Maharaj. Vaman Maharaj used to say, he is my Siksha Guru. Vaman Goswami Maharaj used to glorify Narayana Maharaj a lot also. Because my Gurudev, Sri Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, in Bangla, he put Jaiv Dharma in two parts. There was not like third parts. The Ras Vichar was not there. But Bhaktivedanta Narayana Maharaj, he gave, to give mercy to the whole world, he translated that book from Bangla to Hindi and he expressed the part 3 of that book also. Definitely, by the inspiration of his Gurudev, he got this and he got mercy of his Gurudev. That's why he did this and showered mercy all across the world. Vaman Goswami Maharaj said this. And there are many letters. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj is writing letters to Gurudev and he's expressing the glories. Who is Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj? Gurudev thinks he is my Siksha Guru and his Guru, they are glorifying Narayana Maharaj, like Gurudev. My Gurudev Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, through letters, he also glorified Gurudev so much. Bhakti Kumud Sant Goswami Maharaj, all the acharyas, Krishna Keshav Prabhu from Jagannath Puri, beloved servant of Prabhupada. They are all Siksha Gurus of Gurudev, and they were like, they all used to praise Srila Gurudev and glorify him, because like one who has fulfilled the desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in this world, the heartily innermost desire of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the innermost desire of Rupa Goswami, the innermost desire of all the acharyas, he manifested that in this world. He took a responsibility for this and he fulfilled the responsibility of this and he gave mercy to the whole world. Not only the mood of Vraj, and he explained in what is mood of Vraj, and he also gave the process how to attain that. And by his behavior he is teaching everybody, and sometimes in so if you don't serve without responsibility, your life is like animal. In Barsana, in Brajmandal Parikrama, I remember around 2001, Gurudev chastised everybody so much. No one wants to take responsibility. Are you here to on a picnic? Are you here on a picnic? Is this tourism? You are a brahmachari, sannyasi, or even a grasta, even the mothers. Everybody should take one responsibility and serve. Otherwise, you are like an open bull who is running here and there. Like a Hindi proverb, like no control on that bull. But with the responsibility, Gurudev, he took so heavy weight on his shoulders, and then he fulfilled his all responsibilities also. There's a very, very big importance if you take responsibility and serve. Otherwise, Gurudev say, it will not work out if you become a speaker. If it won't work if you read scriptures. How many rounds do you chant? You were not able to chant even 16 rounds. How will you attain the mood of Vraj? Chanting 16 rounds is not the end of the, like it's not the end goal. Like from 16 rounds it starts. Like from 16 rounds it starts. It's not finishes. And we like finished 16 rounds. Now we are done for the day. Will you attain mood of Vraj like this? No. So Gurudev, he explained the process very, very properly. The sadhan. So Gurudev used to teach about the 6 Goswamis, why the mood of separation. Sat Goswami Ashtakam. When Gurudev said this in Badger, USA, was almost his throat choked and he was crying. Gurudev was saying this. How Goswamis in mood of separation, they were doing around Vraj. But did he also used to say about the mood of Vraj? Or did he also follow the sadhan, the process? Where is that efforts? Where is that separation? Where is the mood? Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Prabhupada, the process that they followed, where is that? We see that example in Gurudev. So towards the mood of Vraj we need greed, and the process to attain that goal is very, very important. The sadhan. So in the guidance of 6 Goswamis you can attain the mood of Vraj. Otherwise it's just superficial. Just like superficial. It's fanaticism. We are just fanatic about it. Around 2001 or 2002 in Jagannath Puri, in Purushottam month, there was a family, the couple. They got connected with Gurudev. They were listening Harikatha. They were listening about Madhurya mood. Gurudev said, today we are in this Haridas Thakur Samadhi. To take his mercy, we will go there. Then do you know what did they say? They were just sitting in Katha. They said, why do we need to go to Haridas Thakur Samadhi? Gurudev is saying, for them, those who are doing Vedi Bhakti, we are Raganuga Bhakta. Why go to why go to Haridas Thakur Samadhi? Why? What's the need? This is called fanaticism. Gurudev Madhurya Bhav, Gopi Bhav. Haridas Thakur is not a Gopi. People used to say this. So Gurudev, he used to attack these like a thunderbolt weapon. It will not work with such fanaticism. You need process, you need efforts. You need sadhan. Sadhan like whom? Like the 6 Goswamis. Then you will be able to attain the mood. Otherwise, it will be just like superficial. You are just like living in your own imaginative world. So I'll end this today's assembly with this by giving pranams to beloved Gurudev, and I pray that may he shower his causeless mercy on everyone, each one of us, and may we all attain that mood. Only possible, everything is possible by his causeless mercy, and we all pray to your lotus feet. We have taken shelter of lotus feet, but may we be able to get the full use of taking shelter of that. And to all the parikars, lotus feet, I offer my infinite Dandavat pranams. Jai.
सबसे पहले मेरी प्रार्थना है, कल से जो गुरु पूजा है 6:45 बजे हो और दामोदर तक 6 बजे और 6:15 बजे सभा स्टार्ट हो जाए ताकि 8:15 बजे तक समापन हो जाए, क्योंकि प्रसाद पाना लोगों को दूर दूर भी आना, कल करना भी होता है, कोई बर्तन भी मांगने हैं, इसलिए from tomorrow 5